South Africa's political landscape is in a state of flux, marked by shifting alliances, bold moves, and unprecedented challenges. Two influential figures, Floyd Shivambu and Jacob Zuma, are at the center of this unfolding drama. Their actions and influence are driving debates, speculation, and uncertainty, not only about their respective political trajectories but also about the future of their former parties and South Africa as a whole. Today, we are delving deep into this compelling story, examining how their decisions could reshape the country's political landscape and what it means for the people of South Africa. To fully understand the gravity of these developments, we need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Let's start with some historical context that will help explain how these two individuals became such pivotal figures in South African politics. Floyd Shivambu has long been a prominent face within the Economic Freedom Fighters, or EFF, a party that has positioned itself as a force of radical change in South Africa. Since its founding in 2013, the EFF has championed issues like land redistribution and economic justice, often taking a combative stance against what it sees as the failures of the ruling African National Congress, or ANC. Shivambu, as deputy president of the EFF, was a key architect of the party's rise. Known for his eloquence, sharp critiques, and strategic mind, he became one of the most recognizable voices of the movement. But recently, his resignation from the EFF has sparked a wave of speculation. What could drive such a key figure to step away from a party he helped build? And more importantly, what's next for Floyd Shivambu? On the other side of the spectrum, Jacob Zuma's legacy is as complex as it is controversial. A former president of South Africa and a veteran of the ANC, Zuma has been a polarizing figure. For some, he represents the struggles and triumphs of the liberation movement that ended apartheid. For others, his tenure as president is a cautionary tale of corruption scandals and mismanagement. Even after stepping down from office, Zuma's influence has remained significant, particularly among disillusioned members of the ANC who feel alienated by the current leadership under President Cyril Ramaphosa. Zuma's subtle but strategic moves, including his rumored support for the Umkhonto we Sizwe, or MK party, have further fueled speculation about his long-term goals. Now, let's connect the dots. What ties these two figures together is the intriguing emergence of the MK party. The MK party, named after the armed wing of the ANC during the anti-apartheid struggle, is positioning itself as a potential alternative for those dissatisfied with both the ANC and the EFF. This party has become a focal point of intrigue and speculation, particularly because of the alleged involvement of both Shivambu and Zuma. Could it be the case that these two political heavyweights are joining forces, or at least aligning their interests, to create a new power center in South African politics? Floyd Shivambu's rumored association with the MK party is particularly interesting. If true, it suggests a calculated move to reposition himself on the political chessboard. The timing is significant. The EFF is currently facing internal challenges, including allegations of mismanagement and declining public trust. Shivambu's departure could further destabilize the party, especially if he manages to attract other members or supporters to the MK party. Critics argue that this could fragment the leftist vote, ultimately weakening the progressive cause in South Africa. However, others see it as a necessary evolution, a way to rejuvenate political discourse and create new opportunities for change. Meanwhile, Jacob Zuma's actions are equally noteworthy. His rumored support for the MK party can be interpreted as a direct challenge to Cyril Ramaphosa's leadership. By aligning himself with a new political entity, Zuma is effectively offering a platform for disgruntled ANC members who feel left behind. This move could have far-reaching implications, particularly in the context of the upcoming elections. If Zuma's support translates into a significant shift in voter allegiance, it could disrupt the ANC's dominance and force the party to rethink its strategy. However, it also raises questions about Zuma's true intentions. Is this about creating a genuine alternative for South Africans, or is it simply a way for Zuma to settle old scores and maintain relevance? As these dynamics play out, it's important to consider the broader implications for South Africa's political landscape. On one hand, the rise of the MK party could be seen as a positive development, offering voters more choices and encouraging a more competitive political environment. On the other hand, it also has the potential to deepen divisions and create further instability in a country that is already grappling with significant challenges, including economic inequality, unemployment, and social unrest. It's crucial to explore the role of the electorate in all of this. South Africans are more politically aware than ever, and the nation's youth are demanding accountability, transparency, and leadership that genuinely represents their interests. This is both a challenge and an opportunity for all political players. Will they rise to the occasion and adapt to the changing dynamics, or will they be left behind in a political environment that is becoming increasingly unpredictable? The stakes are particularly high as the nation heads into election season. Both the ANC and the EFF are at critical junctures. For the ANC, the challenge is to retain its relevance and address the grievances of its base, while also appealing to a new generation of voters who are demanding accountability and innovation. For the EFF, the task is even more daunting. The party must navigate its internal conflicts and find a way to rebuild trust among its supporters, all while facing the possibility of losing ground to a new competitor in the MK party. As we consider the potential outcomes, it's worth asking, what does this mean for ordinary South Africans? Ultimately, politics is not just about leaders and parties, it's about people. The decisions made by figures like Floyd Shivambu and Jacob Zuma will have real consequences for the lives of millions. Whether it's through new policies, shifts in governance, or changes in representation, the impact of these developments will be felt across the nation. As we wrap up, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the actions of Floyd Shivambu and Jacob Zuma? Do you believe the MK party has the potential to reshape South Africa's political landscape, or is it just another flash in the pan? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into South African politics, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses. Together, let's keep the conversation going and stay informed about the issues that matter most. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.